Welcome back to the channel. Sony is apparently working on a Game Pass competitor, and it will launch in the spring of 2022. I want to go through this article, and then we're going to talk about the one thing that if it is not included in this service, it will be a fail, period. So it says Sony is working on a competing Xbox Game Pass service for PlayStation. Bloomberg says sources familiar with Sony share details of a new service codenamed Spartacus, where PlayStation owners can pay a monthly fee for access to a library of modern and classic games. This is the same model used for Xbox's popular Game Pass service. Documents on the project revealed 3 tiers for the upcoming service. The first is basically PlayStation Plus, which is required for online gaming and comes with some free games each month. A higher tier offers access to a gaming catalog like Game Pass, and a third tier will include extended demos, game streaming, and access to a larger library that includes PS1, PS2, PS3, and PSP games. Here is the issue. That second tier that offers access to a gaming catalog like Game Pass, I'm assuming is going to be games that you can natively download to your system. The third tier that includes extended demos, game streaming, and access to what everyone else wants, PS1, PS2, PS3, and PSP games, if that tier locks those games behind game streaming only, you cannot download PS1, PS2, PS3, or PSP games natively to your device. The subscription service is going to be a fail. It will not compete with Game Pass. Here's what drives me crazy. In this article, it's IGN, they say, given that backwards compatibility has been a popular request from PlayStation owners, using a new service to introduce older games to the library could be an enticing move. Why not ask the question, introducing older games how? Is that third tier going to be streaming only? We know that nobody is using PlayStation Now in large enough numbers to make it a viable service. They do not want to stream these games. Why are they dancing around asking that very important question? If that third tier for PS1, PS2, PS3, and PSP games is streaming only, it's the same outcome as we have right now with PlayStation Now. It says the new service is expected to launch in spring 2022 and will merge Sony's 2 existing subscription services, PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now, which again everybody knows is a cloud service, blah, 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 blah. Despite beating competitors like Stadia to the market, PlayStation Now has failed to catch on as core PlayStation subscription service, Though the company has recently taken steps to add major releases like God of War and The Last of Us 2. And guess what? Those games you can download natively to your system. If you want to create a competitor to Game Pass and you want to have tiers to this model, a basic tier which is basically PlayStation Now, the same friggin' thing, a secondary tier, and then a higher tier that allows your past consoles, those great games, to be brought forward to this generation. Everyone wants backwards compatibility. The article says it. PlayStation gamers have been asking for it, and then dances around the issue as to whether or not these games are going to be allowed to be downloaded to your system natively or streamed. Nobody wants to stream these games, period. If that third tier, with all of that history from PlayStation 1 all the way up to PlayStation 4, is streaming only, PlayStation 3, is streaming only, and PSP titles, it is not going to work. It will not compete with Game Pass. It is a fail. And it drives me crazy that Sony won't do the work necessary to get these games backwards compatible. There are modders out there doing this. Sony needs to get it done. They've got a history that can put them in the forefront when it comes to backwards compatibility, but they refuse to do it. If you believe in generations, you can't believe in one generation. You got to believe in all your generations and do the work. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. See you in the next video.